Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my ultimate full coverage, fast, quick, simple, minimal product, long wearing foundation routine. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of describing words in one sentence. I have shown you guys a full coverage foundation routine in the past, but so many of you were saying that, there was too many products involved and it was going to take too long, to be able to use it in the morning on a normal work or school day or anything like that. So in this one, I feel like I've allowed for all of that. So yeah, full coverage, but only using minimal products, long wearing, especially on oily skin types. Like I can wear this routine all day and I'll probably have to touch up at around 3 p.m, but it's pretty damn good. So this is going to leave your skin looking perfectly flawless, but without, the heaviness or the texture. So good for covering acne, redness, rosacea, darkness. You'll see in a minute that all of this is going to be gone. So yeah, if you want to learn about that, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first up, I'm going to be priming with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. You guys have heard me speak about this a lot. Really, really great long wearing, non-cakey, and also mattifying primer. Obviously, if you've got a primer that you prefer, you are welcome to use that instead. And I'm just taking a very small amount of that and I'm gonna just dot it on my face. Whoa, I feel like I said small amount and it just hurts because it's so expensive. Now for a really flawless, non-textured, non-greasy finish on the skin, I would recommend you doing your skincare routine at least 20 to 30 minutes prior to applying your foundation. And I know so many of you are like, girl, no, I do not have time for that in the morning. But if you do it as soon as you get out of the shower, so have your shower, do all, or whatever it is, get out of bed, do your skincare, then do your hair, breakfast, do all of that other kind of stuff, and then put your foundation on before you leave the door. Like you can do eyeshadows, brows, lipstick, all of that, but just your foundation, do it right before you leave the door to give that skincare, a really good amount of time to settle in. This is what's going to stop it from, leaving like a greasy residue on your skin. It's going to allow it time to really melt down, absorb, and therefore not cause any issues with your foundation. Now I'm going to start to smooth this primer into the skin. This primer's got a fair bit of silicone in it. It also really helps to hide any enlarged pores, fine lines, wrinkles, texture on the skin, anything like that. Now when you are applying your primer, don't aggressively rub the skin. That's going to cause cakiness and texture under your foundation. The best thing that you can do to help yourself with this is just press it into the skin using the warmth of your fingers or apply it with a beauty blender. So, apply your skincare with a damp sponge. I do get quite puffy eyes in the morning and the coldness and the dampness of a sponge, can really help to bring down that under eye puffiness. Like I seriously look like a pufferfish sometimes. I don't know what it is. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. Now this one is really cool because it's actually got a concealer in it already. So it eliminates one entire step of your foundation routine. So this one is actually waterproof. It's medium to buildable full coverage. It's a long wearing. It is transfer proof. It is sweat proof. It doesn't settle into my pores, fine lines, wrinkles, anything like that. And what I absolutely love most about it is that it gives my skin that full coverage look without, looking heavy or, cakey or anything on the skin. Like you know that you've got foundation there, but you can't see any texture. Like it doesn't look heavy, basically. That's what I'm getting at. So this one can obviously be used, as an all-over foundation or also as a concealer spot treatment, or you can use it under your eyes to correct under eye circles. You can pretty well use it for everything, and it comes with like a little doe foot applicator. Now, I'm using the color 8 Golden Neutral. Now, so many of you are going to freak out. Don't worry, this shade does actually match me perfectly. Sometimes the camera and the lighting can throw things off, but you'll see on my skin, see how it looks like way too dark? But once it's all blended out and whatnot, it does match my neck and chest perfectly. So yeah, I pretty well just use a little applicator and I just go in and, I don't know, kind of just smear it onto my face. This one's really cool because you can pretty well pile it on and it never gets cakey. Like I could dunk and go back in and apply even more and it still wouldn't look cakey. So I'm using a beauty blender to just gently blend this into the skin. You can see that the coverage is absolutely amazing. It's covering absolutely everything. All of my redness and acne is completely gone from around my mouth. I did have a nasty red blemish up here on my cheek. That is also completely gone. And this one does dry down to a matte finish, and I've spoken a lot before also about foundations that do dry down to a matte finish, but not like a flat kind of finish. Oh, it just looks so nice on the skin. Like, it's full coverage, but it still looks like my skin. I absolutely love this stuff. Absolutely love it. Okay, so normally I would apply a concealer underneath my eyes. Not going to do that today because I want this to be super quick and simple for you guys. So I'm just going to use the same foundation. It's so easy because I've got a doe foot applicator. You know, you can really get in underneath the eye area. You know, like I said, like it's so full coverage that you don't need a lot of product, but at the same time, if you accidentally put on too much, it's not the end of the world. Like it's not going to get heavy and cakey, which is so good. And there you have it. Foundation concealer done. Using only one product and one sponge. So easy. Now we're going to go ahead and powder this all down. Obviously, it's up to you whether or not you want to use a pressed powder, a colored powder, or a translucent powder. I personally prefer a translucent powder because I find that it doesn't get cakey. It looks very natural on the skin, and it also doesn't alter the color of the foundation underneath. So yeah, I'm going to go with a translucent powder. If you are using a colored powder, just make sure that it's very finely milled, very soft. You know, to avoid it adding any texture on the skin. And like everything else with this video, I don't want you to have to purchase another brush or dirty another brush. So I'm just going to use the same sponge, pick up some translucent powder and tap it in. If you're not as oily as I am, you could actually only powder the T-zone or, you know, any areas where you don't want there to be a shine. And there you have it, guys. Complete full coverage foundation. Lightweight on the skin, no texture, and using minimal products. And you can honestly do this entire routine in, well, probably only a couple of minutes, to be honest, like 2 or 3 minutes. You could be done and out the door. So here's a quick look at my skin all finished and close up. Obviously I've got blush and bronzer on and things like that now, but as you can see, there's no texture on the skin. It looks really, really nice, but it is definitely hella full coverage. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Leave me any questions that you've got in the comment section down below, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.